blang, blang.
Woo, there's that sign.
Blang, blang, blang. Those are
Boom.
that's the sound of it.
That's the sound of
That's the sound of the
silence.
cups. Yeah, exactly. Right, and that's, I mean, I remember that. I remember that coming up. I don't remember what happened afterwards.
Whatever goes up must go up.
Ah, yeah, this is the law of the conservation of beer, I guess. Well, gather a throng.
Whoa.
What?
That was
that was extra?
That was haunted.
What the fuck was
Why
that?
is it not going to the right screen?
What was that, Halloween time?
Listen, that's
I'll
a
fix
great.
it
Oh
for
god.
I loved it. Oh, God,
Okay.
This looks weird.
Well, no.
Like
You know
the
what it looks
background
like?
is crazy.
You know, it looks like we have like a green screen or
I know,
something.
but
It looks
it's
like
not.
it looks like we're doing it against a green screen. This is not correct. Now, but would you look at the very attractive ding dong
Ooh,
that comes
subs
up
and tips.
at the bottom?
Lip-tex.
Obviously, we hail, greet, welcome, and honor you,
Yeah.
longtime enthusiasts, stalwart allies of the channel. Thanks so much for rolling through. Thank you very much for being patient while we had to exist in the real world for a period of time.
Weird.
Deeply a rude and wicked place, but as you see, we return before you, no worse for wear, having endured the slings and arrows. But obviously there is a tradition and we should uphold it. It is I, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims, and however it came to be. You've fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated, just like it says on the tin. What is the sacred purpose of this cyber fraternity? Nothing would bring me more pleasure than to inform, to tell, to grant to you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. I am joined, as almost always, here on the stage, which is, I mean, not a green screen, even though it sort of looks like...
It looks weird. Like,
it
I
looks
want
like
to
something,
venture into
no,
this. Like
it
the
looks like
ether,
something.
right? Like,
it looks like something that
we
would
can
be.
actually walk back here.
I guess
now.
that's true. We can hang out. We can talk amongst ourselves. It has a. I don't know. It has kind of upmarket sex club sort of energy.
Yeah. It's gonna get freaky.
It's
Don't
gonna
turn on the black light.
It's gonna get freaky deaky, but as almost always here on the program, Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster, Eric J. Benson, Private Eye. Of course, we do everything that we can on this program to adhere to the tenets of the hero's journey. And the way that that gets manifest on our program is that we take these products and we learn to fly again. Obviously, we learn to live so free. No, this right here is the material components for a spell, and we're going to put them inside this crucible. The process that manufactures beer is going to unfold before your very eyes. You know, we've got cameras. I see a camera there that's looking down. Is there a camera that is going to look at the ding dong, Josh?
What ding dong?
The brewing device?
Brew?
Oh, no. I mean, Tom can point one there anytime.
Oh yeah, okay. Listen, as
You know what? We go away and then we just lose cameras.
standards.
Nobody cares about your dumb camera.
I promise you.
I care.
I
wanna
promise
see
you,
that.
they want to see the grains. Now, that said, yes, I mean there you know historically there's been a tiny
There's been a
creature,
grain
an
cam.
imp,
Yeah.
if you will, to gaze at it. Listen,
Yep.
we're crafty. We can manage these issues, but here on this very program, you're going to see these material components transformed into at least the precursor to beer, or wort, which my eldest constantly says is pronounced wort, which is rude.
Or
it's rude.
correct.
I mean, listen, I have learned not to fuck with this kid about things like that. It's not worth it. They're probably correct. After
He is
we
correct.
after we install this device. Oh, now could you grab my Lorp Torp pulls? After we install this device, get it working, then we're going to try some stuff. Now, it sounds like there was a CO2 leak of some kind. We're going to see what emerges.
Oh, yeah, we'll find out.
We're going to see what type of fluid emerges from this tap today. Obviously, we'll check in with our bellies later. and then we're going to try to create something out of whole cloth. Cloth being metaphorical here. But yeah, I mean, we can begin in earnest by putting material components in here. But I don't even know what brew it is because it's been 1,000 years.
Yeah, like 2 weeks. But yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a long time. All right, so what do you got?
This is a study in amber.
Oh,
I don't remember what we did this for.
sounds like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, probably was.
Is what it sounds like. But here, so what are we looking at in terms of our grain mix?
British strong ale, definitely Sherlock Holmes. Maris Otter, Special Roast, and Carafa.
Oh, okay. So this is going to have a really nice taste.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
It's a big old bag. This is a British strong ale, you said? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that explains the nearly full grain bed. God, look at all these flavors. All right, I'm just going to get a pinch.
Jesus, so much dust in the air.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine if you had a wheat allergy?
Yeah.
It'd be like a bioweapon. That is nice. That's gonna have a nice base. What the?
Way to break shit already, Tom. Just
No,
break the
destroy.
whole, you know.
No. I would describe this as having intense wheat character.
That's interesting.
Which makes sense. Now, so let's get this popping now. What's the hop scenario?
East Kent Golding.
So the go-to British hop.
Yeah,
Number one.
1.5 ounces. Well, Fuggles is usually the kind
Yeah,
of
true.
go-to.
1.5 ounces
Yep.
in slot 1. Is each one of these an ounce?
Yes.
Okay. So, wow.
1.5.
Oh, it's 1.5, like right up top. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I know this one. This one's.
You think
this
you're gonna
is,
be able to get it?
I got this one. Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
This is going to be one.
This is a tough one.
This is going to be the number one. Is
Check though that it's accurate.
How the hell are you at 3.9? You didn't tar it. You didn't fucking. God damn it.
Boy, see,
You had
already
one-
fucking it up.
Fucking job.
right.
Press the button.
in truth, I have several.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But right now you got one.
But I had this, and it was to push that button.
Yeah.
Now watch this.
What do you think would happen to Oppenheimer if somebody just forgot to push the button?
Wow, listen, I think it's worse. It's worse when he does push the button. Frankly,
That's not even the right button. That's the on button.
is that not it? Here, watch this. Now zeroed out, right? Let's put this in here. I mean,
You're off. It's not one.
Is it?
it has 1/100th. And if anything, we got bonus hops
Yeah,
out of this.
listen, if you don't want to be accurate, fine. I mean, that's you.
I mean, is it his fault? It's their fault. They
no, I
gave
think
you
it's his fault.
extra.
He just threw it all in. He didn't measure it. He didn't do anything. He just
This is the measuring
he
process.
just took his job unseriously. He just doesn't care about proper weight.
Okay, so now we have 5/1000ths. Is that?
Oh, I think one.
Are we moving in the right direction? Now, watch this. Because even if I did that, I'm about to add another half here. So we're
Yes,
looking.
Witchwood Hobgoblin is one of my favorite beers.
Well, you have brought this up to me on multiple occasions. Who's Hobgoblin from?
Witchwood,
Witchwood?
English brewery.
That's a pretty good name.
You see how it's spelled though?
No, is it spelled in a wild way?
WYCH.
Yeah. That's the old stuff. That's the old stuff. You occasionally see that spelling in your 40K shit. Pallid witch flesh. All right. How do we feel? Pretty good.
You're still 0.05 off.
You are really taking a long time on this.
Well, maybe he'll get it right this time. Nope.
You
still
gotta
off.
eat whatever's. You gotta take a little
That's
bite.
not true. You always say I have to eat something.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yes.
it's a
All
food
right.
show. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, there's a food show. Yeah. It's like just eat anything. Eat a bug.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Eat a bug. Eat a crab.
Eat horrible fish.
Eat a leathery strip of squid.
Oh God, those were horrible.
Those were not for me. I mean, eventually
The crab I like was okay.
The crab at least has got a meme and a emote.
I liked the crab. It wasn't bad, but like
No,
that.
but I mean, we ate fucking bags of these crabs for sure. But
Yeah, I think after a while you just start to like it.
yeah, and you don't want to. Although some of those crabs, some of them just like tasted like there was something in there. You know what I mean? Like there was still something going on inside there.
Like crab?
Well, no, not like crab.
No, they're yeah.
Like it's alimentary canal or something, like something that is not food in the classic sense.
Well, I mean, it's all gonna be there. It's a whole crab.
It's
They didn't
true,
take
but
It's the whole damn crab.
it's true, but some of them don't taste like it, is what I'm saying. All right.
I mean, I would say none of them taste like it. If crab tasted that bad, I would never eat crab.
No. But here's what happened on that front. Eventually we got to those like squid strips, and they were so yucky that ironically I started eating more of them.
Yeah.
I just like tanked a bag of these squid strips just to get them out.
Yeah. Yeah,
to
so
get them
get out of rotation. Yeah.
Just to get them out of the way.
I mean, I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh. You understand, like, every time I come over and do this, there's...
Is it weird now? Does it
yes,
feel
it's
weird?
weird. There used to be
Are
this,
you
like...
free? Do you want to dance over there? Like,
There used to be this thick trunk of cable.
yeah, look, yeah.
But Josh got the upgrades.
It's like, watch this. I can even do it, and I can like
What the-
cross.
Ah!
I can cross
God,
you.
what the fuck? Yeah, God, I hadn't even considered that when Kiko gets here, he's not going to know what to do with himself.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this looks like it's actually dialed in already. Well, here, let's see. I guess it's loading now. It looked so good. Why did I even say it? Oh, no, it's good.
Man, if we only had a camera.
I know, right? Ack Ink the drink, A Study in Amber. Dude, there's so many great. I'm telling you, like this is the best. This is easily the best brewery on Twitch, by a country mile. Sticks Shift, Gaussian Blur, Beak Performance,
Yep.
Cthulhu, Flahagan, Right.
Oh.
Brews Hammered, right? Ack Ink the drink, Castlevania, Tongue Flare. I remember that one. That one
Yeah.
was really good.
That was weird because that was a sour
That was
you
the
shouldn't have
sour
liked.
that we made to destroy me.
Yeah.
And ironically, that's what taught me to love again.
Yeah.
A Study in Amber, that's what we're doing today. Oh Lloyd, he comin'. Brood Lord. And Bicentenny Ale.
Woo!
I'm just telling you, it's a strong roster. All right. But yes, judging from the weight of this brew box here, I think that this might in fact be a strong ale.
You got it there? I mean,
Yeah,
you seemed a little out of practice.
I had to wrestle with it.
Yeah, I mean,
There was some
There was no love between you and that machine this time.
or there was.
It was a little rough.
Start indeed. Show. No, I don't need any detailed instructions. I've done this before. Thank you. I'm not going to run any tests.
Huh? Oh.
I did insert the step filter here.
Oh, here we go.
This is very sticky inside.
What are you doing down there? This whole bar is shaking.
No, dude, I had to push my earlier advances. I guess we're not sufficiently amorous.
Well, geez, let's not go that far on this live TV, you know? Whew.
Okay. See that?
Yeah?
Exquisite.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Soon the pumping. Oh no, but it's important that it be there. It's part of the ritual. You need to have, whenever you undertake something, it's important to have the right pillows. That's what I found. All right.
Where are you going with this one?
Microphone check here. Oh. Did I? Well, here. I mean, it's all new. We have new tech today.
It's plugged in. It's working. There's 2 blue lights going. Look at when we talk.
Yeah. Is that working right?
The blue light flickers. Yeah.
Wow. Here, no, chat. Can you hear me? Wow.
They can hear you. You're just cutting out occasionally.
Oh. Wow. All right. Thanks, Polyrix. Polyrix. All right. Now, so what you were telling me, Ghostly, is that something demonic
The CO2,
may have occurred.
so that it was flat.
Mhm.
And when I tasted it, it tasted bad. But also, I don't know what good beer tastes like.
What beer is this?
This is Acquisition Drink.
That Inc. the drink.
Oh, okay.
Well, it may not. There may not be much to it.
This is the sparkling Australian.
Oh, okay. So there's aspects of it that were you to taste it, you might not perceive it in a. It's not a very complex beer. Let's put it that way. So here, let's grab a couple glasses and pinch myself brutally with the strap.
Oh God, I pinched myself right between my thumb and my first finger when I was doing that the other day. It hurt so bad.
I'm surprised I did not shriek. That was unpleasant. May note you. Thank you so much.
Temporary background, no chew. Temporary background.
I mean, this is technically the absence of the background.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was
this is-
behind the background. This was here before.
Can you hand me another glass?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the buffer that was between the wall
I mean, it looks okay,
to keep it.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
lot
I mean-
dark. No, it does not look okay.
I don't know.
Oh, the actual color for the
It's not
sparkling ale should be
sparkling.
golden, right?
It should be very light. I don't know where the brown is coming from.
Well,
it's the
I think we
wrong
have some
beer.
idea. I think we have some idea where the brown might be coming from. I think that this brown is coming from the place that brown often comes from, which is bacteria. Now, listen. Before something terrible happens, let's just appreciate. You know, we don't have to drink it. We can just look at these great cups, incredible glassware, right?
If you didn't know it wasn't supposed to be that color,
Big head Todd and the monster, right up on top. Now, I'm just saying, there's 2 universes, right? There's the universe now, where it looks, you know, it could grace the cover of Beer bi-monthly, you know. But after we taste it, it's a different world. I mean, I'm looking at this, the head on top of this, and it looks like sourdough.
Yep. This is, Demetrius, you're right. Is this another mislabeled beer?
no.
Okay. Well, bottoms up.
Well, you should know once you taste it.
I mean, the smell is not bad. It tastes like a fucking Belgian.
Yeah.
Right? It actually. Here's the funny thing, dude. Here, come taste this.
No, okay.
I mean, put your fucking mouth on it. Here. I'm just saying. That's not what we made. Something definitely happened to
Well,
it.
it kind of is what we made because we used champagne yeast, remember?
Yeah, I guess that's true. It was for champagne yeast was always going to have fruitier stuff, right? But it has a taste, like it has a silky texture. It has like
Yeah.
fin du monde, like big Belgian energy for some reason. Listen, so the universe that after we taste it is just a different universe.
Are you sure this isn't transubstantiation?
I'm almost positive.
Well, here, let's take a look at it, and let's take a look at the yeast.
I only asked because
that's what's
that's a Belgian.
Yeah, look at this, Trappist. And look at the color. Look at the color.
Okay, then.
I mean, the question is what's back there currently.
yeah. What's the label say?
Well, the label doesn't
What
matter. That
label?
could be wrong.
There's no label.
On this one, I think this is a I think that this is a Trappist ale.
Oh no, it says act drink.
I think the drink. I'm just telling you from a flavor perspective. Here, let's look at the rest of the transubstantiation.
I mean,
Honey malt,
I put the label on.
Pale.
Like, I don't know.
Amarillo. No. Smell this. There's soured. There's bad beers. There's beers that go soured.
This is not that.
This is not that. This texture is silky. Now, what's the fucking ABV before we
what?
go of this Trappist one?
Wait, so this is 7%.
Yeah, exactly. No, this is transubstantiation.
No, they're both 7%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're both. Yeah, but this has the right color, and it has the right.
Or we have is Brood Lord in there somewhere? That'd be much. Brood Lord actually has the right color, and would be sour because it's a Flanders red.
Yeah.
Does it
So
taste sour?
and that's not coming through here. I think this is transubstantiation somehow.
Because I think. What?
I mean, no, you tasted it, right?
But
And it's good.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, no, I'm saying if it had been the Aussie one
Yeah.
that had gone off.
This is actually a great beer.
No, it would have gone off.
Whatever it is.
It would have gone off in a different. It would have gone off the rails in a different way. So,
How mislabeled?
well, no. Listen, life is this way. In the future, just like use your mind.
Hey, take the win. This is a good beer.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm saying that like because there's like goofy stuff happens in brewing all the time. I think it's important to show that happening here, but this is just a mislabel. Sometimes weird stuff happens. Sometimes you use the haunted keg.
No, the Honda Peg is never touched.
Well, exactly.
That stays.
I'm saying that this is out of control, and what's even crazier is that this would be a perfect accompaniment to a baked good.
I'm gonna eat that baked good now because I don't know what Josh made.
It's
Wow,
just
Did you put glitter in this jelly?
I had some glitter frosting, and so I added it to yours.
I
to
love
yours,
it.
guys'.
What is this thing that I'm about to eat?
It's a Viennese tartlet.
Ooh, no nuts.
Nope. Very simple butter tartlet with strawberry jam.
here. Can you bring that to Josh? I just think you'll find it interesting. Is it good or is it bad?
No, my medication. No,
It's like a weird reaction.
no.
It's
It
like,
tastes
"Oh, it's
wonderful.
so good, my mouth.
But it tastes wonderful. But
so
the
good.
medication I take makes the first time I eat something in a day,
Oh, when your jaw
my
clamps.
my
like,
jaw is incredibly sore.
But then you still did it.
Yeah.
Like, so it must have been good enough
Oh no, this is amazing.
to endure.
And there's
Something there.
sparkling jelly.
God, there really is. This is some MLP type shit.
Is that beeping?
Yeah, it's overheating.
Wah, wah.
Fans are on back here.
No, it's not.
All right. Tartlet.
Josh, that's great.
It's pretty good.
It looks kind of good. Here, hang on.
Oh, Micro Homebrew
Very
found the new
buttery.
owner. That's great. The guy came through.
Oh, nice.
Mmm.
That's much more convenient for us.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, right?
At
Josh,
least it's close.
this is really nice.
This is really good.
It's not overheating. This is ice cold.
yeah. Is the water?
Maybe it's just too much shit in there.
No. Wow.
You know.
Did water hit it? Here.
What's the error code?
Code 6.
Is there any water?
There's water in there, trust me.
A drip.
But yeah, there's water right here. Is something leaking?
Oh, that sounds like clogging again.
Ah, shit. It's clogging, we're in trouble.
Should we pause
If
this?
the water's not getting through, it's gonna get too hot. So yeah, you might want to.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it sounds like a flow issue, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
And then it'll crack the straw again and fuck it all up.
Alright, we'll exit it then.
Okay. Yeah, that could be started again later.
Yeah, it says it's code 6 is overheating.
Okay. Well, yeah, you've outdone yourself here. This is actually like. Is this what you actually like to do?
What do you mean?
I mean, at my house, I like to cook and Brenna likes to bake.
I always liked baking over cooking.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, it's definitely a different, it's a different mindset, which is why, like, in a cooking environment, it's a specialized skill. It's more like science. Like with cooking, you can mess around with stuff and experiment. Like with baking, you can experiment to a certain extent, but there's certain aspects of it that have to be correct. Talp, I'm the same. I'm the same. But this is dumb, Josh.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
real
I'm gonna
good.
take this home. I see Eric eyeing my treat.
Yeah, if you don't eat it, I'm gonna.
My
fucking,
tartlet.
You're not gonna take it home.
Try. And then it has a sparkly jelly.
How are you not eating that whole thing?
Oh, trust me, it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen right now.
What?
We gotta listen. There's that interstitial period between this and our world-renowned, award-winning BattleTech program, Black Remnant. And in that interstitial period, that is when I will consume it as a treat.
Oh.
So Josh, did you have a chance?
I don't know how you can manage that.
Well, you got a hold of you.
Yeah, I was
What the
delicious.
fuck? Oh, here, no, Josh. So did you take a sip of this?
Yeah,
It's kind of nice.
it's interesting.
This
It's
is-
actually not that flat either.
No,
No,
this is,
that's what I'm
this is
saying. It's a
great.
good beer.
This is actually.
We just don't know
like-
what fucking beer it is.
Yesterday when I checked it, it was depressurized.
No, but listen. Sometimes things happen, right?
Yeah.
It's like remember In for a Penny,
That was real good.
and it lagered for 2 years, and then came out the other side a perfect beer.
Yeah.
Because we'd never have a chance to do that type of flex just in the ordinary prosecution of our brewhouse duties. This is definitely transubstantiation. And also I like it because then we get the transubstantiation pun. Like maybe it was the other beer. Maybe inside the cask it was originally the Australian sparkling ale. But due to some factor, possibly divine, it became something very powerful indeed, something unique.
I mean, I don't know that it doesn't taste a little weird though.
Well, yeah, but weird in this context is okay because it's a Belgian.
I guess maybe I've not had many Belgians.
Yeah, Belgian. I mean, from the background on it, right, is that
It's a wild yeast.
yeah, these are yeasts. I mean, the original yeast.
Is the machine running now?
No, it is off.
The fans are just running. My understanding again, just from extensive reading on the topic, is that an older style like Belgian brew house the roof could open because they wanted to inoculate these things with wild yeasts, and then obviously these days they know what's up. They know which ones are going to do it right. You don't just roll the fucking dice.
Yeah.
And the other part that I thought was cool that obviously we learned when our Voodoo Ranger pals came in is that these days inside the footer, this like big wooden kettle basically, it's the wood itself is suffused with the organisms that produce their flavor. It's just, I don't know. It's very, very cool. Like it's like Jesus Take the Wheel, but instead of Jesus, it's like billions of microorganisms. So maybe it's not like Jesus Take the Wheel.
And also, let's try one.
Well,
choice.
the truth is, it's just like these beers. Obviously, I'll take a look at them, but I'm saying that these beers were here to back up if things didn't go well here, but it went well here, and this is 7%. So I don't need to drink.
I want to try this.
I don't need to drink 3 more. Oh, you like? Oh, yeah. You love a slushy though.
Well, yeah, but also I love the
The
can.
branding kicks ass.
Are you kidding
It's
me?
called Mrs. Chomp
Yeah.
or Ms. Chomp.
So can we
excuse
get
me.
cups?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got cups.
Comes right there.
Thank you. I do want to try this one. And yes, I do love slushies. Essentially my goal in life is to have a slush puppy machine in my house. A legitimate slush puppy machine in my house. That's
Really?
it. That's all I want.
Why?
I
Has it been your fantasy like from the jump?
from like as a kid, yes. Because my friend's dad used to run a convenience store.
Oh,
and he had.
Would you
a
let you
slush
go hog wild in it?
Yeah, he had a slush puppy machine in his house.
Well, why would you waste your time with that when you could have a Slurpee machine?
Because slush puppies are 10 times better.
I knew it was coming, dude. As soon as you said, this is regional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slurpees are fucking nasty and like they don't melt. Like it's just trying to suck like
It's
fucking.
the fucking same thing. What are you
It is
talking
absolutely
about?
not the same thing.
It's actually not
It's
the same
the
thing.
fucking
You
same
wicked
thing.
animal.
Look up the difference between a slush puppy and that shit they serve at 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Dude, now I gotta know. Slush
One's got
puppy
ice and the other
better
one's got
than
The
Slurpee?
the consistency is totally different.
Oh, hey, now hold on. A slush puppy. Now I do know slush puppy. I've certainly seen the branding from time to time.
Thank you, Juxt.
Jesus, that one looks like a smoothie for real on the one side.
Yeah, there's
Kind of settle a little.
here. I guess I'll have this one. Over here.
Holy shit.
Dude, here. This is how you know things have gone awry, Josh. Is that the bubbles on top are thick?
Yeah,
they don't
what the
look
fuck is
good.
going on there?
They're not opaque. They're
settled.
thick.
I guess you're giving it a little shake before you serve it.
No.
No, that
This is-
looks odd on
This
the
is a
one
tale
side.
of two beers. But anyway, but I do know about the DQ Misty, which is apparently it's looser and more liquid than an icy or Slurpee. So ultimately, that's going to be the texture that you crave. Is a Slurpee and a Slushie the same thing?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Slush puppy is not the same. You got to do slush. SLUS slush.
Yeah, slushy
puppy.
is actually another thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Oh man, the fruit.
Did it go back?
No,
Take
it's.
it.
See
Oh,
what
I
I
will
mean?
drink it. Don't worry.
Look, see that consistency? It's a lot of water and, horrible food coloring.
Oh.
See, it's not
that
that
looks
shit
great.
that you get. Look
That
at that.
looks-
Look
that
at
looks
that.
Worse.
No,
That
no,
looks
here-
like a shitty melted Slurpee.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
delicious.
But here's the thing. but there's no
Yeah,
universe.
garbage.
But basically, what you're saying is that there's not a situation where you get to the bottom of it and it's just this white ice with no taste.
No.
And then you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're just fucked.
No.
You go to hell.
And this is actually where, from Black Remnant, that's where the tabs thing came from.
Oh, do they have tabs?
Yeah, so as a kid, these cups would have tabs on them, and you would rip them off. And once you got like 100 tabs, you'd get a free slush puppy or something like that.
And
It was a complete rip-off,
but the vendor.
would have to take it. Would
Yeah.
have to take the tabs.
Oh, see, I love that.
Yeah. But what did he care? You bought fucking 500 of them from him,
He doesn't give a
and he's going to give you
shit.
one free 25-cent
Water,
cup of
ice.
sugar.
Sugar slime.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here. So something did happen here, and it's not for the best. It's sparkly. It's actually continuing to burble.
Oh, that's not for the best either.
Here. I mean, I'm saying literally take a look at the top of this. Like, it's so thick that bubbles are trying to escape, and
It looks like it's still
occasionally,
fermenting.
It's still alive.
it might be,
Expiration date on it?
dude.
Yeah,
it might
2 years
be.
ago.
Yeah, exactly. This is a science experiment. Look at these.
Say store cold, drink fresh. So it might actually, because there's so much fruit in it, it might
That
actually.
looks like
Oh, you didn't store it cold.
thick-ass
Okay.
yeast
Stored it cold.
bullshit.
It got stored cold.
Because why
Here,
is it lukewarm?
Here.
It was in the beer fridge.
I will tell you that the aroma is intoxicating.
I get banana. That's for damn
I
sure.
mean, I get all kinds of
Like
fruit.
that looks like the leftover wart.
Yeah, this is Ghostly's data trying to kill us.
Yee! Nah! Man, there's something in the back of that.
You think?
Whew! Something needs to stay back there.
Uh huh.
To be fair, I got this for you basically before.
Oh, no.
Before we had the giant break.
No. The aroma. Listen, everything. Listen, you haven't done anything wrong. Now, this
Except try to poison them.
I will drink. Maybe not, all of
If
it.
a V8 splash looked like that, that'd be gross.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, exactly. But I have had that before. Like I had a V8 splash that had gone off,
Ugh.
and it was fizzy and bubbly. Like it opened, and it was like opening a bottle of Coke.
That's not good.
It went, and I was like, well,
That's
I
not
don't know if
supposed
that's.
to.
I don't know if that's part of the brand. I don't know if fizzy tomato's gonna catch on.
And this is why it's a dream, a lifelong dream, because this.
Oh, hold on, are we still on this fucking slush puppy shit?
Jesus
Here,
Christ,
here.
get
No, Josh,
over
no,
it,
put it up.
man.
I want to see the full pitch. Here we go. Oh, see. All right.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's a $7,000 machine to
You
make
know
you
what's
ice
better
and
than this
sugar.
though, Eric?
Nothing.
The
Nothing on
Snoopy
earth.
snow cone machine.
I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Here, and so does it?
Just get that. That's cheap.
Does this motherfucker up on top spin around?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then you just squirt all the
All your goose. Oh, you do it yourself.
Yeah. So the classic was mix all the flavors
Well, of
and then
course,
have
of
the crazy
course.
one.
Okay. Oh, and there's the spigot right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the cup in there, and then. Oh, okay. So this is kind of old school in terms of like it's hand pumped, like a Italian soda type thing, but it's like a slushy version of an Italian soda, basically, right? Well, that's fine. And then this is the best
shaved
part.
ice.
Exactly. And you could choose.
Yeah.
You can choose whatever flavors you wanted.
Yeah.
You can print them out online.
Yeah.
It's up dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you that the shave ice game
Oh, it's big.
in Japan, the kakigori, it's fucked up. I don't know what that is. It's not slush.
No,
it's-
because they literally have a
it's
razor that shaves
it's a
the ice.
rotary
Yeah,
angled blade
it's amazing.
but the stuff that comes out of the bottom is like long.
Yeah.
Like the
It's- yeah,
long,
it's- yeah.
thin shreds.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was crazy pants. All right, here now. Okay, just listen, Ghost. It's fine.
Just
It's kind of rich, and I would say that.
good.
I mean, take a look at the. Just real quick before I drink it, just take a look at the cap.
I don't want
It has like a whale oil sort of unctuous.
Maybe you should put a little bit in another glass so Eric can try it.
Nope, not
So-
fucking going there.
Just a
Duly
little
noted,
bit, you know?
This stuff does not last for
No.
a month in the fridge.
No, I'm telling you, I don't think that Eric is wrong. I actually think this is actively fermenting. I don't think this is just carbonation. Because it's bubbling way too hard, and it's
Yeah, the
working way
bubbles
too
look
hard.
like fermenting bubbles.
Well, and they're rising and staying, which is these are the bubbles that
Yeah.
that have been generated just while we've been talking. All right. Okay.
So,
Hope you're ready to go to the bathroom.
beers,
yeah.
they do not last.
Someone's gonna poop.
Whoa. No, you know what that tastes like?
A smoothie.
Vomit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Do you have a word like when you have diarrhea? Like my grandfather used to call it the runs. He's like, I got the runs. I guess the run to the bathroom.
Out here, we would call it the Hershey squirts.
Ah, well, good luck, because that's about your next 20 minutes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe
It's gonna
next
the
2
fermentation
hours.
is basically the fermentation is just gonna continue unabated.
Maybe we won't have a black remnant today.
No, we will.
We
It's just
will.
gonna have. It's
It'll
gonna
be on
be.
the toilet.
No, we will. No, but it's gonna
gotta
be
wireless
like a
mic.
Saturday morning cartoon where there's gonna be commercial breaks
Yeah.
every 15 minutes. Woof. That's some witch's brew.
Mm-hmm.
But I know from the smell that would have been kick-ass.
Yeah.
It just something has happened.
It was a month old, so
No, something inside has died,
yeah.
and I can't hide, and I just
You're
can't
supposed
fake
to-
it. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, well,
And
it's
it's supposed
good.
to drink it real
Good
quick.
pullback.
That's a fresh.
Pullback.
Yeah, drink that beer fresh.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I don't think that, historically they aren't supposed to pour as two separate beers.
Yeah.
And
Gross.
Yeah,
From
I mean,
a-
that's a new kind of beer.
listen,
maybe,
there's a great
yeah.
product. It's like the black and tan
Yeah,
in
yeah.
one
Yeah, maybe
cup.
it's like supposed to be
we
ice
prefer to
cream
say half and
topping
half here.
sort of
Say half
thing,
and
you know? You gotta scoop some on top.
But yeah, but typically I think, and it's rare, but I think that we do have a scoopable beer here. A beer you could hold in your hands as a solid object, no cup required.
The other two are probably much better.
A beer you could eat like an apple. I mean, we've been working toward this technology for a long time, and obviously it's time to represent.
Yeah.
All right, here. What is the range on the wireless mics, and do they have a mute button? Oh, Rex Verdi, listen.
They do have a mute button, actually.
No, but that's part of the show. That's part of the content. The show
We'll
doesn't
find
stop.
out, yeah.
The show doesn't stop when we leave the studio.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a leak, and you're just going to hear the whole...
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be.
we're going to naked gun this thing.
We're going to get that on the overhead speakers we don't have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have a mute button over here, so you
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Damn it.
listen. Now, so that said, it was a sophisticated tasting section
Yeah,
of
that's a
the
good way to
day,
look at it.
and the brewing section also
Yeah, we're
had
firing on all cylinders here.
the brewing
fucking
section.
guy.
I mean, let's be clear, also had some novel texture. Surely, of course, surely, at this point, the recipe creation part of the program is going to
going
go.
right to the-
It's going to go gangbusters. And then
I'm just
after
gonna
that,
stare at my slushy machine and make believe everything's okay.
yeah, God, but it does look good here. So I mean, but it's are the flavors red and blue? Is that the flavors?
There's like a million flavors. Like slush
Yellow,
puppy
green,
flavors.
Purple.
yeah, other colors.
We do have to make a beer. Maybe
Well,
make
no,
a
we
slush
will.
puppy
We will.
beer.
I'm just hang on a second. Oh, Jarritos. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Get the big jug of the Jarritos fucking flavor.
How do I zoom in on this one? Slush
God
puppy bizarre.
damn.
Slush puppy. All right.
I don't see
Classic.
those in
The
the
classic
machines.
is the blue raspberry. What?
Is that not enough?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying
I
no.
haven't tried the small one. I don't know if it does the same consistency.
I see. You can trust the tall one.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
But like dragon fruit, sour apple, pineapple mango, tropical punch,
They're
strawberry,
fucking- I
cherry,
can't believe
blueberry,
these.
raspberry, orange, lime, grape, watermelon,
Dude,
strawberry, kiwi,
But
banana.
I'm saying the question, and I think it's apt, is can you afford not to buy one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess
I've got,
honestly-
I've got $7,000 can be spent on something better.
Well, I don't know if it can be spent on something better, but it can be spent on something else.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time. Oh man, what are these the other things you can have inside the machine?
Lemonade? That sounds great.
F yes, dude. But you could take a seasonal, baby.
Yep.
Take a seasonal
What
flavors.
if I just rent it for the year?
Yeah, here's 1 second. So how much would it cost to
No,
rent?
They don't have it on it. Okay, never mind.
Snow cone.
Snow cone machine.
Oh yeah,
$75
$75 a
a
day,
day.
First,
Fuck
that's
me.
a ripoff.
dude.
What the fuck?
That's for the birthday
A
party.
popcorn
are
machine
making
is $60
bank
a
on that
day.
shit.
That's bullshit. You can buy one of those for $500, if not less.
Oh yeah, no, you can buy these small ones. It's $100 tops, and it's gonna have all the
Maybe.
old timey shit on
We
there.
gotta start renting this shit out. They can make
Right.
good money.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we need to spend the 7 Gs just so that we can make 10. All right, now that said, theme. Now we're back into it. We're back in the pipe. That sacred space, that collaborative space, that we have discovered so often in the past.
Okay.
Beer would make a good frozen slushy beer.
What?
It's like he likes beer, but he's having a hard time imagining that.
I would do a raspberry IPA,
Yeah.
but we need a theme.
Well, exactly. But I think what they're saying is that the theme should be slush puppy.
I mean, you could create it for the slush puppy character.
It's true.
The dog?
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert J. Puppy?
The dog.
What's the dog's name? Does it have a name?
Slush?
No, that
Probably
sucks.
does.
I don't know.
It could be like hush. Maybe like hush puppy. Oh, I'll get slush puppy. I get it. Hey. It's a pun.
Oh, chili dog.
Chili dog. Of
No,
course,
I'm not
right?
joking. That's its name.
Because it's cold, right?
Yeah.
S lush puppy.
Nope, it's chili dog.
Yeah, why are hush puppies called hush puppies?
The etymology is that they were produced to calm and soothe the beast.
Calm your dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
I feel like you're both lying.
it's a leftover thing. No, that's the folk etymology. I don't know if it's true.
Are you being serious, or are you just making that shit up on the fly?
No. I got curious about this a long time ago.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Now, blue raspberry IPA does sound good. Make a beer that would be as good as a slush. Good fucking luck. But... but chili is a nickname in the deep lore. It's Chilliford Cape.
Poopy.
A poupée. The old razzle dazzle. All right, here. Now, all right. So, I mean, We need themes. It sounds like people are they've got Slush Puppy on the brain.
I gotta understand why. It's the best
And-
slushy you can get.
Well, if I put this up, no matter what we do, they're going to vote for Slush Puppy. I already know their wicked ways. I know who they are, and I know what they do. I know what they're willing to undertake. They're deplorable. They're wicked. They're wicked men and
I'm
women
not arguing it.
who
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. That's another good.
they
theme.
live a life of crime.
Yep. So Slush Puppy, Baldur's Gate 3.
Mhm.
What?
Deadlink is very, very good, Pirlo. Deadlink is one of the best games I've ever played. And
Really? I don't even know what it is.
it's really good. It's basically it's a roguelike type game, but in the mode of like a first-person shooter is
Ooh, that's fun.
the hook. But it's just never been
Yeah.
done this well. It's
Well, what was the other game we were playing? Gunfire Reborn or something like that? That shit was great.
and they haven't stopped. There's
Really?
like since we stopped playing, they have like 5 more characters.
That game is so good.
It really is. It's amazing on the Steam Deck too.
Oh, I
like
bet
it is like the perfect Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Public G.
Public Energy.
Kiko really wants to get back into it.
You guys should do
Does he?
more.
He's been playing it by himself.
You guys should be playing PUBG on stream again. That
What, dude? I will talk to him. I mean,
the best streams you guys.
really?
Yeah, because it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's a dumb, fun game with
Well-
good guns.
Well, the funny thing is that it just keeps coming up, like in my Steam.
Oh yeah, because they
Like
keep doing
what's new because they
additions and
keep.
shit.
I mean, they just aggressively keep updating it. Does it still have a? Does it still have a player base?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's 5 or 6 new maps now. One that's snow. There's a volcano island.
Did your laptop just die?
Maybe a volcano island.
There's literally an island that has a erupting volcano on it.
What and like rock, like hot chunks of
There's literally
stone.
like lava that you can't cross because it'll set you on fire.
Really? I'm so glad that PUBG. I'm so glad because I felt bad because PUBG was like killing it. Everybody's talking about it. The PUBG guy was there at PAX. He wore like the metal mask. People didn't know it was him. But one of the big wins for our good friend Kate Stark, like early on, she became part of their like influencer team. That was like one of her like stepping stones to success. So and obviously I played it with my friend Kiko and like never won once for like a
Those are some of
year.
the best streams that.
There was like we were singing songs.
It was some of the best streams that you guys.
And we did
so
win
good.
once in Warzone.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. Yeah. Obviously, there's Flash Hider. That show had got weird lore.
Dan German.
Dan German, obviously. Dan German will return. All right, so every time I type on here, I know that I have friends that are in IT, specifically like security, who really don't like how loud I type. And the reason is because they know the state of the art in how you can listen to.
You can track it in theory.
It's not even in
Yes.
theory. The theory was there. Now it has a fully AI.
Yeah.
It's-
Listening device. You could make a
Just for keys. Anyway, I'm gonna try to type softer.
Yeah.
It's not gonna help.
I'm fine with somebody taking my account if they want to pay all my bills. Like that's all they're gonna get.
Yeah. No, explicit. What you want to
Yeah.
do is you want to start
Yeah.
curating.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think that's real either. Goblin Gnome says he thinks that's been debunked, and I agree that there's no fucking way. Unless you had a video of the person typing at least once, you're not going to know
Yeah,
what key it is. You're going to know they're hitting the same key, possibly, but you don't know what the key that is.
If this key is more worn, it's
Yeah.
likely to be a common letter, but
True. Now listen to this. And each keyboard for sure. But anyway, that's where the AI stuff comes in, because it just crunches tons and tons and tons of stuff, and then it'll compare it. Now, there are more. Now, Deadlink, obviously, there's one vote. We know who that is. It's Pirro. Slush Puppy, a significant number of votes is in there, but there's even more for the Baldur's Gate 3.
Wow. Okay, well, I haven't had a chance to play yet, so
Absolutely.
you're
So,
gonna have to drive this.
well, yeah, we're
train.
just thinking about Forgotten Realms, basically.
Well, or stuff that you've experienced in the game,
True.
Yeah, like a specific character that you really went
or like the
into.
bear you fucked or whatever it is, or
I
you
didn't
know.
listen. I'm not fucking any bears. Like
Yeah.
like that's like that dude. It's so sad. That character is named Halson, and like you find him, you have to go and do all this shit. I won't go into it, but essentially, once you get him, and I just got him too late. Like I already knew how I wanted to play the game, and I knew what types of team comps I wanted to deploy. I have never taken him in my party once.
But have
like,
you
he
taken
just
him in
showed up
your-
late.
Have you taken him in your tent?
Yeah. If you take some bed warming,
Yeah.
right? If you want bed warming, a bear, I think it has a lot to recommend it. But no, Baldur's Gate 3 it is. But we may need more granularity there. Yes, Slag Demon. I did see this scene with the Dark Urge player beating the squirrel. And the Dark Urge storyline vibe
The Dark Urge.
in general is pretty cool. Just don't spoil your sex only playthrough, please. Yeah, today's or tomorrow's strip is about Baldur's Gate sex, so it's appropriate. Scratch the dog. No, chew.
What?
What?
Scratch the dog. What does that mean?
Well, the dog's name is Scratch.
Oh.
But I don't see why the dog is coming up in
are you
this
fucking
conversation.
the dog too?
Not me.
Is there anything you can't fuck in this game?
Ceramorphosis as a theme is pretty good, yeah. And who among us has not emerged from a night of drinking
Fuck.
with the feeling? No, that is rare. I think that's my suspicion. No, I'm saying who among us has not emerged from an evening of drinking with the sensation that there was something trying to burrow out of their skull?
Oh yeah.
I think that Ceramorphosis is probably pretty good. Have sex with a beer.
You could.
Beerophilia. Ursophilia, I guess is how it would be. Any new Voodoo Ranger offerings for PAX West? I don't know, Eric.
There is not going to be a new beer. There is going to be special beers for West, but if you get there every day, they're going to have X number of Acquisitions Incorporated Cryomancer beer steins to give out.
Do you have a picture?
No, but no. But it has the new art that Chris, our
Classic.
lovely Chris, has made,
Well, indeed.
and that is on all the mugs in full color.
Yeah.
So get there before they run out.
And there's an allotment.
I would assume so. They made X.
I mean, they
amount.
know. I mean, they have done this many times.
Yeah.
And it runs out every time. If there's a strategy, they're utilizing it. Tequila worm isn't a real thing. It's just a thing they do for tourists. They just put them in there.
I believe that.
I can see it.
Druid.
Beer form.
So
dork.
what are we distilling?
Right now we have the Absolute, which is sort of like the big bad, and I don't even know what it is. We just know that the Absolute is sort of the big bad, and we can
man.
get that dialed into a
The
certain extent.
writers really went stretched on that
that's
one.
Yeah,
Real
Jesus.
vague
yeah.
name.
It's like when you get to the fifth.
So they're like they put 229 hours of gameplay into this, and
The
what do we call the
Absolute.
big guy? Yeah, Absolute.
Smirnoff.
Yeah, fucking Absolute
Exactly.
orange.
Tadpole fluid. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's sort of in the Ceramorphosis. That's sort of in the Ceramorphosis.
That's seriously the name of the fucking big bad in this?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, they earn it.
The bestest is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Good. Beerlingus? Maybe. Githranky. It's not time to do.
We're not naming.
We're not doing names yet, you dorks. You gotta stop. Here. So, but here's our two choices. This is gonna be fine since we're already two in from the theme here. Theramorphosis.
Theramorphosis.
Now, what's going on with this wickedness?
I don't know what's going on with
Are
your.
you plugged in?
Yeah,
Yeah, the light's on.
The light is literally on the.
Man, Batting 1,000 today, eh?
Yeah, right.
Is that your actual power thing, or is that a replacement one? Because it might not be right enough power.
It's the Pro Windows Ding Dong. I'll just try a different plug-in.
Oh, the light's
Pro
on.
Windows
Oh,
thing.
I know. Agreed. It's possible that something screwed up with the floor one.
Sure.
But luckily, the best part about poll.ma.pe is that it just keeps going.
Running, yeah.
We love that cloud. Yeah, von Lazarstein. It's a complex time in my house. My youngest has fallen in love with Michael Cera.
Uh-huh.
So now we have to watch all these movies.
Oh God.
And
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's time consuming, right? But
So like you're Scott Pilgriming, you're Nick and Noraing, you're
yeah, we're gonna Juno, I assume.
yeah. When are you gonna show him Arrested Development?
They've already done that.
Oh yeah.
No, they got into Arrested Development before I authorized it. They're like 3 seasons in, and I'm like, how do you even understand what's going on in this show? The show is not for the youth. But no, I think Superbad.
Yeah.
She's not familiar with it. She's not ready for it.
That's a weird one at that.
How old?
Guy, you're right. Well, she's 13.
That's old.
Oh, maybe a little young.
Only
But
13.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she's like a freaking grown ass woman.
Yeah.
but I mean, in your household.
Yeah. Yeah, and we the truth is we discuss relatively sophisticated topics
Yeah.
with frequency. And I've recently had to have a conversation with them just to say, hey, other families don't they aren't as frank about some of these concepts. Now, ceramorphosis it is. And if I recall correctly, like that was the main topic they discussed with Chris Perkins. I had a chance to talk to Chris just recently. All right. Well, it looks like this laptop is doomed.
It can't. It probably just needs to sit there and charge for a bit.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think I can do that whole thing from here. So watch this. Yow! But anyway, the main thing is ceramorphosis. So now we got to think about the flavor.
Flav.
All right. No, not pill.mape. I think that's another thing.
Man, all we need left is the chandelier to fall, and we're just gonna win the day.
Well, yeah, we just. I would not stand under it. I'll tell you that much. Here,
Insecure.
Here, I'm gonna go back because I have complete freedom.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, no, I'm gonna have Josh sign this into the Penny Arcade account.
Ah.
Listen, we can really record. You guys can just go anywhere.
Yeah, but you have the.
Yeah, we can. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Not those cards.
I've never felt so free. What's going on back there?
I was told I could go wherever I want, and I'm gonna fucking do it.
Not anywhere you want.
I'm gonna sit right back here.
Put those cords back on.
Perfect. Boop. Okay. Now I think I can do it. Break free. All right. Now, I think I have it. Theramorphosis. We love what we're seeing. All right, let's get it.
Okay, so
come back here.
how does that work in the game?
Well,
Or how does that come up in the game?
Ceramorphosis. I mean, you know the basic principle, right?
Yep.
So that's essentially the mode of reproduction for the mind flayer. So a lot of these aberrations have really fucked up ways of.
Is this whole game just about fucking sex?
I mean,
Like, if I feel like it is.
I mean, it's not about sex.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. No. So
They're like, guys, let's just scrap this whole adventuring thing and make it a 200 plus hour reproduction
Yeah.
and sex.
Yeah.
game.
The thing that happened to
under the
me.
rug.
Well, the thing that happened to me on the stream. In fact, this is why we ended up doing the strip about it. Was that I didn't even know what I did for this guy to think that I was like that I was like down to clown.
You weren't consenting?
Well, no, and I absolutely didn't. I was just like, yeah, sure. I mean, we can dance or whatever. But then he's like, hey, it's time for the kisses. And it's like, if I was giving anybody hints or signals, it was definitely Gail and not Will.
Oh.
But Will, it's like I felt super bad turning Will down. Like and they had a special animation for when you turn Will down of him like it was hard to watch, dude.
Was he hurt or did
Yes.
he storm off?
Yes, he was super hurt. And you basically are like, no, thank you. And then he just like walks back away from you like,
It's like, who doesn't
Just
want a
walks
piece
off
of
a
this?
cliff.
yeah, but it's like a 15-second walk back, and they just leave the camera right on him, and he's
Damn.
just like he's being shredded. He's being torn apart. Because that's not who I'm into, David Novicat. It's Lae'zel. It's got to be Lae'zel. All right. So yeah, but ceramorphosis is really just the process. So we can go into anything. It's obviously there's a lot of fluid up there, a lot of moisture. That's something that we could dial in. But the main thing that it allows, and there might be a hook for us here mechanically, is it's essentially a parallel level up system as well.
Oh, okay.
So you start out, and it's like everybody's got these tadpoles, right? You're going crazy.
Yeah.
You got these tadpoles in there, and that's sort of what connects you to these other party members, right? But,
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, exactly.
They're very Rathacani.
Yeah. They go to your eye bulb in their case, but yes, basically, right? It's yucky. But what they do after that is that, you know, occasionally you're exposed to these other ones, or you might defeat somebody that has one. And then now you just have a bunch of tadpoles, and then you just start feeding them into your brain, or not. It's a choice for you how many of these things you want to put in there in your brain, which I think seems like a bad idea.
Isn't that how you make mind players?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying that's the arc. Ceramorphosis.
So
We've got
beers go?
you're adding more things to increase your power.
Yeah.
So that might
okay,
be
a double IPA.
yeah, right. You're going too hard.
A double IPA,
Or does it need to be a sour? Because it needs to have bugs in it.
Fuck that.
Well, a sour option would not be crazy for this.
A Belgian triple.
Oh yeah, so we're just talking about
Crazy flavors getting just
big,
wildly added in.
yeah, big alien guns,
Yeah.
right?
I think those are the two.
Yeah, we'll do a double IPA.
A double.
I'm not
from
sure if you're
Ipanema.
familiar with Double IPA's new release.
Yeah. Double from Ipanema.
Oh, that's cute. It should be.
Oh, it's not connecting.
It should be okay, but
Maybe it's breaking your phone too.
yeah, maybe I'm being hacked. Maybe I'm being hacked inside.
Yeah, you were typing too loudly.
I was, and now I know. I gave everybody my password, and now I'm in the shitter. This is ridiculous.
What's your problem?
Josh.
It's not working.
Well, no. It's all right. No, I was in there. Oh, so we're not connected to the server. We're definitely connected to the server.
Uh-oh, is it broken again?
Oh, we could do a triple IPA.
Yeah, I think they're
Oh,
just broken
it's
again.
broken.
Gotta
Okay,
use the Twitch one
but
temporarily.
okay. No, can you do that from the app?
I don't have any idea.
Okay. Wait. But now that we've plugged it in a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're definitely down on power.
Oh yeah, but now it has a little bit going at least. Before it was just red and never had enough. It didn't have enough to charge. All right, now we have a solution.
Oh, I did get something cool at Gen Con. I got a lot of stuff cool.
Well, yeah.
I went hog wild at the Free League booth, and I got
for RPGs.
the Dragonbane. I think it's Dragonbane, right? They're old school D&D, RPG, Swedish RPG. They had the box set there with a cool GM screen. Then
I'm such a sucker for the DM screen.
Then they had the new Lord of the Rings 5e compatible supplemental books. Got those.
Ooh.
Then went over to our friends at Chip Theory Game, and I am so
They got
excited.
Hoplomachus.
Hoplomachus
Yeah.
is so much fun. Gladiatorial combat with chips.
They go too hard.
No, they don't go hard enough. I want them to go harder. I don't even know how they could go harder, but I
Well,
want them.
they put out different arenas and shit. Anyway, so you're talking about a double IPA or a Belgian triple. So these we are talking about. In either case, we're talking about things power rising, power.
Well, it's kind of seeping in, right?
Exactly right. As a metaphor for strong drink, I feel like it.
Strong drink.
I feel like it works. Trenticle?
Ooh.
Trenticle for Leibowitz?
Trent Resnical.
Crash is coming in with the high tech, the savvy techniques. They want the Brelgian triple.
Brelgian?
Mm-hmm. So, and I don't hate the Brelgian triple. First of all, having just had a Belgian, I'm like, you know what? The only thing they would improve this is if it was a bigger number at the end. And, but yeah, we could go very, very hard. We could make a real witch's brew out of the malt base for this. Yeah, I don't think the double IPA has what it takes. Yeah, Dr. Brad, we're essentially talking about tadpole secretions.
Yes. We could actually kind of do something incredibly crazy and do a Belgian triple and add like raspberry to it or blueberry to it.
I feel like raspberry sort of fits.
Oh, like bloody brains.
Oh no, it's exactly. But also you like a raspberry.
I love raspberry,
and I want to respect it. Yeah. So Belgian triple. Let's get some raspberry in there for that brain meat. You know what I mean? So what's next? I mean, is it just time for the base numbers?
Yeah.
Right. My frame is ready to be populated with advanced numerological techniques.
Yeah.
Male Belgian, very nice.
Wow. That's pretty good.
I love it.
You've had a Melba sauce, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like a big thing out here.
It's not too big, but
like East Coast mozzarella sticks, you always get Melba sauce with them.
Oh.
Have you ever had a mozzarella stick with a raspberry sauce?
No.
Holy crap. Yeah, Melba sauce is a raspberry sauce.
Oh, sort of like what you would get with a what do they call that fucking sandwich that you fry?
Cuban?
No, not like a pressed sandwich. It's you bread and fry it.
Grilled cheese?
No, it's Crazy Pants. Monte Cristo.
Oh, Monte Cristo. Yeah.
Like that jelly that you get with that.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
But good Lord, mozzarella sticks. I've never seen like mozzarella sticks as a big food out here either.
Oh, they're definitely there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember getting them a lot.
Yeah. But they used to always be served with the raspberry Melba sauce. And
it makes
it's
perfect sense.
Unreal.
We always had them with just, marinara.
Yeah, classic.
Well, that's classic, but like Melba is.
But the Melba elevates it. Now, so we're talking about.
Okay, 7.5 to 9.5. So one is when the little tadpole just gets in, and the other one is when you're fully taken over.
Exactly. It's digested and is now
your brain
secreting.
is mush. Yeah, 9.5 is your brain is completely taken over.
Yeah, so 7 is probably more the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
This is your intro scenario. Yeah, the powdered sugar, also real. Yeah, I mean, at that point, zero love, yes. We have to look at the mind. We have to say, what's going on with it? Is it being flayed?
Oof. See, another form of weird fucking in this game.
Times New Pony. I don't think that Tongue Flayer was a Mind Flayer beer.
No, it wasn't.
It was just a sour.
It was the Warhead beer to try it, because remember we know you like Warheads?
Well, I liked them in the past.
Until it ripped out your, tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, plum's fun.
Yeah. Plum is a little bit tart,
Yeah.
a little bit sweet. It's got the good flesh. All right, now I'm gonna wait very briefly
Yeah.
and see if somebody makes a move. But you need to know that my paw is at the ready. Ah! No. By a nose.
Okay.
They're looking for the big one, which is
Okay, so color, this is gonna, it's really between 4.5 and 7. But if we do add fruit to this, that's gonna change that dramatically, obviously.
all right. 3, you say?
4.5, 4 to 7.
Yeah.
But if we add
Yeah.
a fruit, that's gonna really change the color down.
Yeah. So let's do 4, 7,
It's gonna hit that dark urge.
and 11. Nerd. SRM.
Swarm.
Sir. Yeah, typical thrill. I wish that I had stepped away after it. I would say that it's begun to do its dark work. I was just checking in.
Yeah.
I was just checking in with my body, and it was just like, it's unhappy.
What'd you say?
Why? I was like, why? What's happening? Why does it feel so bad? And then I was like, oh, right, the poison. The poison that my friend gave me.
The
It wasn't poison when I
slurry.
got it.
You know what though? But honestly, it's a wash. Because the whole reason that we had these out was because we thought something untoward had happened to the beer when the beer is actually fucking world class. So I mean, you take you win some and you lose some. Oh. Yeah. Oof.
Oof a doof.
Yeah. I just want to see if it's still sparkling.
It's still puking. It's not even settling. That's the thing.
That looks even worse. There's a little bit of separation at
Looks
the
like
top.
vomit.
That looks nasty.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that is.
It ain't great.
That's.
Maybe
Not the
somebody
stuff
accidentally
streams are
vomited
made of,
in that
that's for
can.
sure.
I shouldn't have had that.
No, you shouldn't have.
Well, you can't close up until the time's over. You gotta finish voting.
Oh no, it's all right. Now 11. So it's on a little bit darker, a little bit richer side. But of course, we are going to. It's entirely possible that there will be a fruit addition
Yeah.
that will shift that. That will shift that color a little bit.
Okay, so bittering can be from 20 to 40 on average for our IBUs. So that would kind of, how would that be in the Ceramorphosis
Yeah.
scale,
So
right?
at this point, we're talking about. I mean, is that like the? Because the different tadpoles, I think, sort of behave a little bit differently. I think this is tadpole behavior.
Okay.
I think this is level of bitiness on the part of the tadpole.
Right.
So check in with your tadpoles.
Or is it like, do you need more, like, does one have to be more aggressive because the host is rejecting it? type
Yeah.
of thing?
I mean, I think that's trust me. these are all these are all plot points for sure. But yeah, I mean, later on, it's like the whole point of the game is so you're like, man, I can't get it. I gotta try to get this fucking thing out, and then it's like, or I could stuff my head with him until there's no room for my brain, which I did. I did. I at first I just kept throwing him in there, and then I got to the end. Or I got to where I am now, and now I'm sitting on a bunch of them. I'm like, maybe I don't need to be putting these in my head right away. Maybe I need to, Yeah. I think 40.
40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there games? Is there a game where the evil path? God, didn't Obsidian make an RPG that was an evil?
Probably.
It was like an evil party.
Yeah.
Or it's like the world's been taken over by evil or something like that. It's like one of those, and then you're playing in that world. Like, and that sounds pretty. Yeah. But I know that they had done that because I'm just seeing that in a lot of these RPGs, like the evil actions are so clownish.
right.
They're so ridiculous.
It's never like real evil. It's like goofy evil, right? You know?
Yeah. It's like super villain
Yeah.
levels of cackling, mustache twirling
exactly.
type stuff.
Charging exorbitant rent on the poor people isn't exactly something people are gonna be writing home about. It's like, yes, that's incredibly evil.
Yeah,
But
don't do that.
Yeah.
40.
Okay, cool. So, do we want to use the classic Pilsner malt, which is going to be super clean and super crisp, traditional, or do we want to go with something sweeter like a Golden Promise?
Okay. Well, the main thing is now that we're getting into this, now we're really we're feeding the tadpole.
Right.
So we have to be thinking about the tadpole's nutrition as we build the malt base here.
Sure.
So in your mind, I want you to think about pale malt. This is going to be crisp.
Pilsner malt.
Pilsner malt.
But,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Belgian
Right.
Pilsner. Yeah, weird.
Yep. Crisp, and this is a crisp, clean. This is your basic malt.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it's crisp, clean, balanced. It's delicious.
So
Or golden.
is there something that a worm might crave?
Yeah. Well, it's like or Golden Promise, which is super sweet.
Oh, well, they're going to tell us. No, chat, what I need for you to do here for the next few minutes is I want you to be the worms that you want to see in the world. So you just tell us what sounds good to you, worms.
Worms. Ooh, wow. That's getting weird.
What sounds good to a worm? And are you practical about it? Or is the worm basically like a mean, bad baby? Right? Are you being practical about it? You got those tiny little teeth. It's like, can they be... Can the teeth... Do you have those teeth long enough to even worry about them? Is it fine to go right for the Golden Promise? Is it like when your weird uncle watches you for the weekend and you drink Sprite at the breakfast table? You know what I mean?
So like Mike Krahulik.
Like Mike Krahulik. Once he drank nothing but Sprite
Yeah, it's delicious.
for but for months.
You did a strip about this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against that.
Turns out men do not live with Sprite alone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's water. It's just water and sugar.
You would think. But he went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, you can't just drink Sprite. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe the conversation he was having with this grown-up.
Did he have food?
Yes, he had food.
Yeah, he had food,
he
right?
had food as well, but
There was
then
no
I
water
remember he
intake,
called me
was
and
there?
he's just like, I can't have Sprite anymore. And I was like, well, I mean, you can. You probably just can't only have it. Golden Promise. These tadpoles, they're not taking care of their mandibles.
No.
They won't. But I mean, typically Ceramorphosis only lasts a week. So I mean, you don't really got to worry about these mandibles very much.
Okay.
God, Eric, they're hungry.
What?
These tadpoles. They're real hungry. They need more.
Do you want to know what's really interesting? We could just stop here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think that's outside tradition, right?
We could no. That's really what it is. You put table sugar in.
Yeah, to fill out.
Yep. So we could say no.
No. Baby.
No.
Baby done.
Don't do that.
No.
Ugh.
Baby done. No more.
Or we could say, we could do a I know what I'm talking about. And fermentable. We could do. Why in the hell?
What the? How have I never noticed that we have something called Carahel?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Carahelis?
Could be.
No, it's Carahel. That's what it actually is. I can give you the folding Don.
It's just like aquarium gravel.
Let's see. Wireman Carahel.
Oh! We could get a little crazy and put some wheat in there.
Yeah.
Or we could put raspberry. Or whatever other fruits you want to add to this list.
No, should we do no and wheat on this one, or?
No, because the fruit is also kind of.
Oh, it's an option.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So if there's another fruit you want to throw on that list.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about a plum.
Mm-hmm.
Plum is one of the notes that you get out of the really big, dark, malty beers. Anyway, especially ones that age a little bit.
You go Carahel. It's almost complete caramelization of the grain, is what it is.
Well, yeah,
interesting.
it shows because when you bite down on it, it's like biting down on a rock.
Yeah.
All right, now, so obviously, young worms, you have to make the choice that feels right to you at this juncture. No is an option. Baby full.
Yeah.
Push away.
And we just put in a hop and call it a day.
Exactly right. Just push away from the table. But if you're looking for something a little bit out of the ordinary, something aberrant, for lack of a better term,
Ooh.
consider one of our unique fruit options. Now,
Not absolute.
No. Here's what's funny, is that if we look at the list,
Yeah.
now this is how we know that they are, in fact,
I know.
recalcitrant
Yeah,
on
look at-
worms.
yeah.
There isn't a single one of them asking for wheat.
Right.
They have a Cara foam, too.
Yeah. That's just.
Head generation?
Yeah.
All right. Man, they I thought for sure raspberry was going to come out on top.
Mm-hmm.
But no. They want because it seems like such a natural fit, especially with the rest of these flavors. But plum, but as is typical, I think that plum is a little bit more curatorial. Like, especially after a boil, it'll just be sweet and deep. Sweet and deep.
Yeah.
La plume.
The plume.
No, it's plum. They've been clear. The clamoring of these worms.
Okay.
Okay, now just to find the right hop.
Okay. What do we want for flavor for these hops? Typically, it's usually Saz, but that's a classic one.
it's such a simple.
But what do we want? Do we
perfect
want
weapon.
tropical fruit? Do we want stone fruit? Regular fruit?
I think
citrus,
if we have real plum in, and then we back it up with tropical fruits and stone fruits, that might be really good. Maybe like an El Dorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hallertau would work.
Yeah, I mean, El Dorado is pear, watermelon, stone fruit, tropical fruit. Right?
Yeah, and it's just going to play around because remember, this is a big beer.
We could also do. I was thinking tomahawk, but I don't think that's right.
It's big.
Well, no, it's black pepper, licorice, curry, citrusy.
Yeah, but those would all be really cool. Remember, I mean, in my mind, I think that this person has probably tried everything. This is where I'm thinking about the hop. At this point, they have tried everything. It's like day 2. Sweating, headaches, skin starting to feel loose on the body. I think that they have put every herbal tincture, unguent, and ointment on and in themselves at this point. So honestly, Tomahawk is big, but it's going to have to be sort of big to stand up to this beast.
Yeah, so throw that on there.
Can you give me a couple of the other notes?
Black pepper, licorice, curry, subtle citrus.
Yeah, so you let the plum work, and then the citrus just brightens it up.
Yep, or we can do some... Yeah, we can do pearl, if we can find it. Spice and pepper, minty, evergreen, woody, earthy.
Yeah, this is like some kind of sacred incense.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't like the lore for this.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a little...
Spice and pepper.
Spicy pepper.
Hop.
Spicy meatball.
It's okay for you to say it,
Yeah, why?
right?
Is it not?
No, I'm saying it's fine for you to say it.
Why?
Italiano.
Are you Italian, Eric?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, so Italian.
You see this? Do you see this nose?
Lots of people
Aquiline?
have big noses.
My
Lots of people have noses, you piece of shit.
I have a big nose.
my grandmother, who's
I
from
could
Rome,
be Italian. I don't know.
right? She would be like, "That's the nose of a Caesar," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, it's fucking huge."
Thanks.
That was
thanks,
like her
Mom.
consolation.
It's
You know what I
like,
mean?
yeah, and look what happened to Caesar. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
I mean, it was real good until it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Good times until everybody just stabbed you in the.
Yeah. There's a precipitous drop.
Yeah.
There at the end. Good play though. Yeah. Michael Dale, exactly right. Big grains. Yeah. Occultist.
Wait, can people not say spicy meatball anymore? Is that a thing?
Listen, God only knows. I'm just saying, if I came out and really leaned into it, it would be
Nobody would care.
I'd be happy you were playing around with my culture.
Certain people,
it would be a little bit weird.
nobody cares.
Listen, all I'm saying is that I appreciate you doing it. It was nice to see it done on model.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
And-
how often do you make fun of Talp and everybody else?
24/7.
24/7.
24/7. These wicked beasts deserve it. El Dorado.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
Man, this is going to be a really, really solid offering. And then things are going to be cooling down right about the time we want to start drinking this. Weather's going to be started moving into a fall winter arc.
What was our IBU again?
The IBU's 40. Yeah, Talp. Don't bring me into this.
Okay, and I've got the yeast already selected because it's time. So Belgian heavy. What do you want to name this thing?
Oh, well, let's ask them. All right. Now, before, obviously, when it wasn't time to name, lots of people naming, right? Now, here at the end,
Of all things. Oh God, they're coming out. Get ready, Jesus. Okay, it's spring.
I was taunting them.
Beer amorphosis, delayed spring.
Beer
elder-
amorphosis.
Liquid plumber, yeah. Mind flavor. The Learworm tremens, nice. Frontal lobotomy, nice. Jesus, there's too much. Okay. These are all awesome.
Flava Flav. No, how about the tentacle tickler?
Woo! Bringing it back to the sex theme, Baldur's Gate 3 it is.
Bringing it back. I never left.
Yeah.
They've been here for years. Don't call it Cerama Fussy. No.
Oof.
Tadpole party, triple tadpole. Squid orgy, what?
Squid orgy?
No. Mindfulness. That's awful, but in a good way. Just a just a tad. That's a great label too. Ethyl liquor.
Ethyl liquor. Yeah.
3-worm night. Oh, that's cool. Potential, nice. Plum pit on the bottom. Yeah, just keep it classic.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. All right, here I got 6 solid ones here. Skull. Tad Talk.
Wow. Plum out of luck, yeah.
Tastacular. Tadpole secretions.
Ooh, that's ugh. Ugh.
Detect drafts.
Nice.
Clued in. Orion Rogue
Oh,
coming.
that's
Orion
fun,
Rogue coming
yeah.
with the etymology. Bam.
Yeah.
Sour cherry pits are used as spices.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Interesting. The worm turns.
The worm. Oh. And these are the days of our lives.
That's right. All right, I'm gonna hit it. Now, take a look at these. Take a look at these zesty products. The Tentacle Tickler.
Ew.
Ooh, Nethesian. Conqueror Worm is lovely.
That's good.
And Mammal, dude, check out Mammal Sounds coming right after. I like it too, but keep those in mind for the future.
Yeah. It's fun. I like it.
Same. Crash, I'm running out. But yeah, you were working pretty hard there for a second, kid.
Yeah.
Me and Mammal are bros. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, you got the Weizenbach DM.
Right.
See, that's how we know we're doing. That's how we know we're doing right. Dude, just a tad is a weird energy.
It's fun though, because you can see the label, right?
No, no, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's what cranks me up about it is that I can see it as a product, right? There's lots of great ones. I mean,
There is Black Remnant today.
there is indeed.
He's gonna get fucked.
I can't wait.
In the head.
So you watched the episode? You were
I
able to figure out
literally,
where
I
we
literally
were?
rewatched the whole thing, and it was hilarious to rewatch. Like I'd never watch streams like that that we do.
Oh no, we're too busy.
Yeah, and I literally was laughing at the shit we were saying in that.
It's
I'm like,
a-
I forgot all of those one-liners and things that were
it's like
happening.
sometimes you go and like you listen to like if you like do a podcast and it's like I've heard my own podcast and I'm like, God, I hope he says this. Even though
Yeah.
I was there,
Yeah,
I'm like, I hope he says this, and I say it, and I'm like, yes.
yeah. It was
Yes!
it was awesome.
Dumb. All right, just a tad. It is,
Oh, okay.
and very, 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 very well done. Orion Rogue wants to know what yeast you're putting in there.
Just the Belgian
B-trip?
Abbey 2.
Belgian Abbey 2. You can look it up. All right. Well, hey, listen. We have a process by which we can seize the very machinery of the universe.
Can we still? I don't know. This whole
But
day's
we'll
been like a
we'll find
fucking
out.
shit
God,
show.
watch it go the other way.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we have a machine by which, a technique, a process, by which we can seize the very machinery of the universe and move it, shift it, if you will, temporarily to the side. We will use that quantum tunnel that we have created to manufacture a wholly new environment in here. You won't recognize it. It will terrify and delight you. That's right. Black Remnant is back. And at 2:30, you can witness the full power of this incredible BattleTech program. I see a cool battle map out there.
That's not for today.
I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. It's very scary. And I'm intimidated by it. But it's time to get back into our adventure. Obviously, having escaped Chagos with some powerful business.
God, you did so much fucked up shit.
I mean, I thought Chagos was going to be one game, and then Chagos is going to end up being That's going to be.
It's a whole
people are going to
chapter.
talk about the Chagos arc.
Yeah.
With the tabs and La Taba Nostra.
Well, that's not it. You started a merchandise franchise. Zigzag is now in learning how to drive a mech.
Yeah, she's piloting the mech. It's true.
Like what else happened on that? Like a million things happened on that planet.
It was a big one. It's a really, really cool show. You should definitely check it out. All the old eps, of course, are
built the
available
big
up on the
motherfucker.
YupTub. The motherfucker. No, dude, it's a very, very good show. You should go check it out. But anyway, we're going to do it in about an hour. Just occupy yourself in the interim period. Make swift these hours before death. Return to us at 2:30, and we'll have a good time together. You'll enjoy it. But for now,